This is the new Ford GT. Well-optioned versions will likely cost around $500,000. And today I'm going to show you why it's worth every penny.
Ford says they're only going to build 1,000 of these for the entire world. It uses just a V6. It makes 647 horsepower and 550 pound-feet of torque. And this car will do 216 miles per hour and 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds.
The flying buttresses. One of the most unique design features of this car is the fact that there's a giant hole in the rear three-quarters. And it's so big that you can see me. Air comes into that giant intake on the side, and then there are giant air pathways within those flying buttresses that bring cool air into the engine. There's a giant air management system with a big air channel that sends air from the front of the car all the way through behind the wheel for improved aerodynamics and downforce. Now, I've shown you how all this air gets into the engine, in part through the flying buttresses and the air channels, so you're wondering, well, how does it get out? That's right, through the hole in the center of the brake lights. That's pretty cool. In this panel right here, they've hidden a little lock and unlock icon. When you press the button, it shows whether the doors are locked or unlocked. They put it here because that's where the position indicator is on the race car. Shows whether it's in first, second, third, what lap, etc. And now for the road car, there's a little lock-unlock icon. When you switch into track mode or VMAX mode, the car lowers by 2 whole inches entirely. The whole car goes down so that it has just 2.75 inches of ground clearance. Hidden inside the A-pillar, in the roof, and back here, there is an official race-certified roll cage. It is a giant wing, but it's not always in this position. In fact, the wing goes up and down based on what mode you're in and all that. It actually changes shape when it goes up.
The steering wheel is an unbelievably complex piece of equipment with 18 different buttons and 2 dials.
The steering wheel has so many functions because the seats don't move, so that if you're a shorter driver, you wouldn't have to be reaching over there in case you couldn't reach.
In manual shifting mode, this happens.
The dashboard is covered in carbon fiber. That's not fake carbon fiber, and the dashboard is a structural component of this car. I'm going to take it out on the road and find out how it drives. I love that the steering wheel is not a circle. It really feels like a racing car steering wheel. I have not driven something that handles this well ever. In order to get to track mode, you got to be in park. Now we're down. Now, oh man, you can tell it's lower. I've never driven anything that feels this precise and this glued to the road. Oh, those downshifts are so fast. Woo, that sounds like an exotic supercar. And I'm going to floor it here real quick. This thing is world class. It is very impressive. I am blown away. I love this thing. This is amazing. But of course, I better love it. It's $500,000.